Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Cross Studios here, and I'm here with my first LEGO USA set custom, basically US history set. And I am here with the Presidential Limousine. And this model took me a while to make. It's a very, I don't really say playability model. I more call it basically just a look at model. It has a lot of nice little details and stuff on the inside that are cool. It goes with the actual limousine in real life. There's a lot of small things I added to it. So I'll show you the figures real quick and then we'll move on to the actual limousine. So here are the two figures I included with the set. I included the current president, President Obama, obviously. Right here, as you can see, I just decided to include him since he's our current president. And right here you can see I included a chauffeur. I just made it a random guy. I don't really know. But you can see the chauffeur. He's not really too detailed. I just gave him a little tux and stuff. So moving figures aside, let's go on to the actual limousine right here. And I think I made it pretty accurate to the actual limousine. It's long, it's sleek. You can see the window on the front right there, so you can see the inside. I made it dark glass. I wanted it to be that color because that's what it actually is. It's more of like a black, actually, in real life. But you can see the flags I put on the front. Those would be American flags. I just added the little flags right here. I just cut two red flags that we have that are basically just the regular LEGO flags. I just cut them. And on the front right here you get the lights, and I just put a random license plate. I wasn't going to go into like making a custom license plate or anything. So I just put a random one right there on the front. Looks pretty cool. I think the design of the limousine is very sleek. Gets the job done. You can see there aren't any actual doors on the side of the limousine. That's because I didn't want to make doors on the side of it, because then it would have made the model look weird, just for playability of opening doors. I liked having it look like the actual limousine more than having the playability of opening doors and stuff. I just wanted it to be able to look like it more than being able to play with it, if you guys understand what I'm saying. But when you take off the top right here, you can see the front. You can put the chauffeur in. There's a steering wheel, there's a little joystick, there's a small thing for like a radio. You can see the seat right there. There's actually a window. If you actually look through it, you can actually see all the way to the back and through to the end, but the glass is kind of dark, you can't really see it. But if you do look through at the right spot, you can see all the way through to the end of the car, which I wanted to make it so it could do that. And there's also a tank of oxygen in there. There's also a lot of stuff that the presidential limousine keeps in there, like the president's blood and all kinds of stuff like that, in case they needed like a blood transfusion or whatever. So now onto the limousine. And this is a pretty sweet looking limousine in my opinion. I mainly made it for show instead of playability wise, so that's why there's no opening doors on it. But I definitely think I would have rather had a vehicle that looks like the actual limousine rather than have opening doors and not look like it. So I definitely wanted to get some looks more than playability. So starting off in the front right here, you can see you have the flags right here on the front of the hood, which looks pretty cool. You have a small grill right here. You have the license plate, and just the front has some smooth curved pieces and stuff like that. You get some lights up there for the front, and you can see the window piece right here for basically the driver, obviously, or the chauffeur. And it's actually I used the black clear window pieces. You can see the rims are on the tires. Those look pretty cool. And you can see how, like I said, there's no doors on here. I just wanted it to look sleek, and I'd rather have it look cooler than actually have playability features. So actually to access the inside, you have to take off the top. You can see there's the steering wheel, and then we have an oxygen tank as well as some medical supplies over there, like the president's blood if he needs a blood transfusion, all kinds of stuff. That's actually in the actual limousine in real life, so I thought I'd include a couple small things like that. You can see there's the stick shift right there. I don't even know if it's a stick shift or not. I'm not sure if the limousine is. I think it is. Not sure. Tell me in the comments below. You can see there's also a radio right there, and there's also the steering wheel. It can move, like adjust for the driver, which is pretty cool. And then the back also comes off, so it just comes off like that. And there's a small little seat in there for the president. I just put a lot of small like things, like a telephone if he needs to call the Pentagon. All kinds of stuff, like a little bottle of champagne. I just put a lot of small details in there. Then in the back right here is not really anything going on. And then the back of the vehicle, you can see there's the window. And if you can look through, I think the glass is too dark, but you can actually see all the way through, even with the hoods on. So you can so the driver can see what's going on behind him. So you can actually see all the way through this vehicle, which is another playability feature I added to it. Or not really playability, it's just kind of a little feature or detail I added to it. In the back, you can see the tiles I added right here on top, which looks pretty cool. I just used a couple 2x2s. And then on the back, we have the back lights right there, which are pretty cool. And you can see how it kind of just like curves up into it. I think it looks really sleek from the side as well. And you can see there's another license plate. I didn't do anything like to the license plate to make them accurate to anything in real life, so they're just random license plates that I used on there. I wasn't going to go into the trouble of making custom ones or anything. So yeah, that's basically it for the Limousine. Let's go on to the ending of the video. Alright guys, so I hope you've enjoyed this first LEGO USA set I've made. This is from the LEGO US History custom sets that I'm just starting up. I already have 2 other ones done. One of them is a very small set, it's smaller than this one, and the other one is a lot larger of a set. And they're both not modern, I guess you could say, so they're going to be colonial. They're going to be pretty cool ones. I can't wait to show you guys those. So I hope you've enjoyed this one. I thought I'd do a modern one because I don't want just like colonial battle stuff and just like that. I want to get a bigger picture of everything too, not just that. I wanted to get some futuristic stuff in today's world, you know, all kinds of stuff like that. So maybe I'll make like a flag or something like that for one of them. I'm not sure. Just tell me what you think I should make below. I already have a lot of ideas for stuff to make. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this custom. Make sure you comment and subscribe.